Are we live? I think we're live. I'm working on my own game today, and I gotta tell you, I have no idea where I left because I haven't worked on this in so long. I'm gonna just share this. Starting a live stream is always weird. But it's gonna be good to try to force myself to explain what I'm doing to myself. I know that the last time I was working on putting together a new architecture. So I didn't like the way things were organized before. So I sort of changed, and now I know I'm in the middle of putting it all together again. Where do I set the... See, I don't remember anything. This is the issue when you stop working on stuff for a long time. You just forget everything. Where do I set the main scene? Here. So main game campus layer is the main scene. And I have a static body 2D, which is the temporary platform where the cat starts. And it feels like the cat also has something that she is carrying with her, so I can test the jump. Or not. Oh yeah, because if I delete these and try to run it, she'll just fall off. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And I had a thing that I was using as a sort of starting platform. But I didn't like the way it was looking, so I removed it. Now I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do in its place. But the thing is, a lot of the graphics are bothering me. I gotta get the cat to die when she falls off screen. And for that, we have a off-screen I'm gonna have to move chat up here. We have an off-screen event, don't we? Or is it like a visible on-screen notifier? And I was using that. sort of like put it in her head so that she dies when she's off screen, but I can't remember why I took this off. I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't have started streaming right when I don't know anything about what I'm doing because I haven't worked on this for so long. But it is what it is. Nobody's gonna watch it either, so let's have this connect to the character body. And use the event bus. Is it game over? If I do this, and remove the thing. Nothing happens because I know the platforms are already despawning when I... Yeah, this is a whole mess. I gotta really clean this up. Or maybe I start from scratch. Can I go to the scene? Yeah. So our platforms despawning, stopping when game's ending. No. So this is one of the things we gotta do. Let's add a ready here. And connect this to game over. But also in the HUD layer. We got a HUD layer, right? We gotta show the pause, the end game screen. Yeah, we're only showing pause now, so we're gonna show game over. We're gonna connect that to all game over, I guess. And show that, and this should work. And why do we have the restart a meeting an event instead of just restarting the game and asking for confirmation? Do we have somewhere where is there somewhere where I do the restart? I mean, it does make sense because of these. Is it in the event bus? How do I get to the event bus? Nope. Who's doing the restart then? Can I look? We got conflicting shortcuts. I gotta add my camera again. Yeah. Yeah, this doesn't make sense. But I should just restart the scene here. For now. I'll make this better later. I don't know why would I need to have an event for that. So let me comment this and have. How do I restart? Main game comes there. Is that it? Or is it load scene? Oh, we gotta do a. No, but I can just reload the scene. Oh, that didn't help me. To get 3, reload currency. Will that work? I mean, yeah, this is the pause game. Let's do it in the end game too. Or that was the end game. Let's do it in the. Let's do it here. Yeah, platforms should also stop moving, I guess. But that doesn't really matter. I might have to make a starting platform because that's driving me sort of crazy. So let me go to the game layer and have a platform here. No, I do want a static body, isn't it? Static. What kinds of bodies do we have? An animated body takes the character with him, so I want a static body, right? And it has to have a shape. Which for now is just gonna be a rectangle, and let me add a I do a texture rect. I want something, just a placeholder. Can I do that? I used to know all these things. Or sprites. I think a sprite will make it easier, and then we just make it another platform. Because I gotta figure out what I want to have her spawn on. And I think I wanna do a rainbow, but I don't know. I have a whole platform? Yeah. Yeah, but I can get it be with her. Can I? Oh yeah, I can. Okay. Let me group this and move this below her. I want to make it a bit larger. Just so she can run off of it. And I think the collision is right already. Gotta make it to the size of the platform. What else? What else? This gotta have a platform. Script, which I think I have, but I don't think it does what I think it does. Or maybe it does. Yeah, it doesn't move. I need it to move. Can you move? Let me just make another script because starting platform placeholder because I'm gonna change this later. But it should be working. It should be moving. It is a static body 2D. It has a process method that's doing the position. On visible screen notifier. Okay, that doesn't matter. And oh, I get it. I'm not doing these starts. So cancel this. Let me get the on ready. Then we're gonna connect the. Is that a start? No, there isn't. Let me connect the character body to the start. Let me connect this to oh, we gotta add the script back. Now we connect this to here on start. Yeah, it gotta be longer. Where was she? Yeah. I feel like she gets smaller when I run the game. Let me make this longer. 3 times the scale. And okay. Semi-working again. See, that's the issue. When her head goes off, which can happen, then death's triggered, so I gotta move the out of screen notifier off. Sort of to the middle. Why did I die? Am I losing points and I'm not seeing it? I think I am. I'm just not showing it. See, the game is working. I like that she has no tail and she's laying down. Oh my god, it's so hard to play this with a mouse and keyboard. Yeah, when she goes off screen, the game just restarts. So I gotta do I'm not gonna do it by visible on screen notifier, I'm gonna do it by heights, I think. So if she's below a certain height, then we meet that. Which makes more sense anyway. So I'm not gonna die if we're above. Hmm. Let me go through her script. Let me not do this. Let me do a. In the process function. Yeah, but she has the position 1550. But does it work? Let me. It doesn't seem to work. Let me print. I think actually the issue is that I'm looking at the position. I gotta look at the global position. I keep I keep pressing F6 instead of F5. Hmm, didn't work either. Let me print her position then. This is how I debug things. I press F6 again. Okay, let me make this smaller and go. Oh. Get some mixed signals here. Okay, so now it should work, right? Yeah, but I think it's a bit too early. Can I stop emitting the take the image just so I can test this? Press the wrong button again. I have a lot of muscle memory for the wrong things. Okay, let me just go as far down as I can. Yeah, and then I die. So it's gonna be a bit greater than. What's the size of the canvas? Height 1220. We're looking at 1550, but her camera goes to 1500. Let's try 700 and take the EME off. Okay, let me check if I'm dying because of height or because of platform collision. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm dying for platform collision. But I'm not emitting the take damage. Am I crazy? Why is she taking damage? Oh, she's taking damage even though I'm not emitting. Okay. I'm coming in the wrong line. Right. So 1550 was my test earlier, right? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're not dying for color. Okay, it is working. And I don't need this anymore. Okay, that makes sense. Now let me get the things in the HUD layer. You can see my mouse, right? Yeah. Things in the HUD layer gotta show. Pause. On heal, lose health, set lives. Okay. Let me come over here. Okay, we gotta connect. Take damage to lose health. Works. At least I made this easy for myself. Last time I did work on it. And also everything has to pause when I die. So we gotta work on that too. Actually, let me just make a function that we call it on game over. Then we disconnect this. And we connect game over to on game over. And I realize I have no pattern here, so I'm gonna change the names here. On here, which is not being used yet. Okay. Okay. What else? What else? What else? What do I have to work on here? Use the vampires for health and HUD events. Okay, I guess all of these are working now, right? Producing health. I will consider this done. It's not very animated, doesn't have a lot of effects, but it's working. I think the main thing that I want to do is work on the art to make it look better. Did I make a something for the figure out the initial platform? Yeah, I could work on that, but I feel like that for working on that, I need to figure out the art style and the pause here and the platforms. And let me take a look at the any one of these. What's their color? Their scene. I want it to be colorless. Do they have a shader? Yeah. Can I like make it white? Okay. I think they're white by default. I want to make sure of that. But I think the platform's gotta have this sort of same style because I've got some feedback that it's hard to know what platforms are what color. But I also want to make the platforms a bit thicker. Switcher. Yeah. It's white by default. So that's good. I can click there. Okay. I think I gotta fix the pause. Should they be because we have these issue we have this issue of the pause having a kind of outline. But I think that isn't a huge problem on mobile. I think what's bugging me the most is this orange paw that doesn't go well with the pink toe beans. The other ones do look good. The yellow one and green one kinda need some work. But I don't know what's the issue with the outline. Is it just because when they go transparent? Yeah, but that's not. Can I keep clicking to jump after I die? Nope. Okay. Let me make her stop. Game over. And how do I do that? Character body has a physics. Is it physics interpolation mode? Process mode? Disabled? Okay. And I guess the platforms could stop also. Is this it? If I connect the events to an object that's gonna free itself, does it allocate that memory even though it's... I gotta study that. Game over. Um, let's call it on game over. I think I should be using some sort of aggregator here for the on game over thing. Process. Let me see how this works and if I get any errors. Okay. So far so good. I gotta redo the background also, right? Which is another thing that I didn't want to do with while I don't have the art style set. So maybe I'll do that. I think I can hide these things from the HUD canvas layer and they won't interfere. What I actually want to do is make it playable with keyboard because it's hard to test it on a computer. Okay. Maybe we can work with a mock-up of what we have now. Or I mean a screenshot. So what's the size of the canvas? 2712, 2020, 2712, 1220, right? Right. And I kind of want to have it as small as it's gonna be when it's on my phone. So 25% zoom. Looks kind of accurate. See, the cat looks small. I feel like this mic picks everything up. I mean, I know it's picking a bit of the music. But I don't know if I can draw with it. Without doing a lot of noise. Yeah, it's picking a lot of noise. Okay, so I've been getting used to Krita for a while now. A few days, I mean. Because this cat was drawn on an iPad. Let me just undo my black and lock these. Okay, so I want to figure out a size of platform that's gonna work for this because these thin ones are just a bit hard to see. And also in the future, I'm gonna want to add different types of platforms and sort of make them modular. They can be more. They can be higher than the cat. I don't think like taller than the cat. I think that would look weird. I think this size is better. but they gotta be white. And they gotta have a border. Why do they gotta have a border? Let's think what these platforms are. I thought about making them clouds, but I think it's a weird shape and it wouldn't. Or maybe I could make them clouds, but yeah, we can try that. Yeah, I feel like then they don't look really good because or maybe I just gotta lean into this style. It's gonna be really small for you guys. Let me zoom in and just let me get a navigator here. What's the name of it? Overview? Yeah, let me get the overview here and leave it at 25% so that we know. Not that. Doesn't this change the. Yeah, it's looking good. I mean, it does look like a cloud. But is it the cloud we deserve? Is it the cloud we wanna have? And how can I make it modular? Or am I gonna have to like draw different sizes of clouds? Very English today. And you gotta also think that these clouds are gonna be changing color, so does it make sense? I don't think it does. Maybe the platform can be held up by a cloud, but not a cloud in and of itself. What do you think? But then, would that be too polluted? Because It's gonna be too much information because there are gonna be clouds in the background after. So you gotta think about the clouds that are gonna be in the background. Now that I look at the cat, I do like it. I like the clean style. Maybe I should get the borders. OBS just disconnected. Got a warning for that. But I think we're back. If I do something like this, and then I paint it something like this, that just looks terrible. Why doesn't this work? Is it because of the boundary color? And can't the boundary color be what I have selected? It's just weird. Sometimes I don't understand Krita. Like, is that border I'm talking about that exists in the pause? Yeah, we gotta tackle that also. Okay. So what else floats? It has to do with the sky. Besides the rainbow. And obviously clouds. I want to imagine this with some kind of personality. Like, imagine if the green ones have grass and the orange ones are the yellow ones could be made of gold, the green ones made of grass, the orange ones could be made of what's blue for then? Purple could be lavender. But the whole thing is that the platforms that in the future I wanna add something that makes them I wanna add different themes so that you can change the colors to other themes. So it wouldn't make sense for them to be grass or other stuff like that. So I think having simple rectangles with maybe just a bit of shading would do well. Maybe we have a lighter top, and then it just looks like Microsoft Paint art. Is this what being an artist is about? Does this make us feel good? Does this make us feel good? It also helps with making it modular. So that like um, see, it already has a bit more dimension. I think that helps. And then we could add some highlights to the... Now I'm just doing wow art. Let me get this smaller and try this. Doesn't make a difference. See? Does that look better or worse? Worse. But if I put it here, that looks crisp. Yeah, like that. Better than this, right? So, let me just make a black and white version of this. Can't I? Oh. Let's desaturate this. None of this makes what I needed to make. Is it this? Is this the best one? Because how darker is this in relation to this? And if I just make this... Yeah, see, this is the issue with... I don't know how to do a effect layer. Is it a colorized mask? Am I colorizing stuff? What did that do? Then I painted. Can I not paint this? How do I use the colorized mask? Brush not moving. What? Show coloring, yes. But how do I change the color? I just do a layer here and I add it as color. And I do this. It looks good. But color is not what I'm doing in Godot. What I'm doing there is, let me find a platform. I know I have many platforms. I have some old scripts here that I also gotta get rid of. So what's the shader? We got Evers. See, I thought that would happen. So we can't be doing that. Now for the shader. I am doing a mix. And the mix is equal to I'm gonna try importing it like this and see. This is actually gonna help me because if I can cut the semi-transparent pixels, then I don't have to deal with them in the shader. Okay, let us say that we export that to our art as platform new. And we bring it to the game. And we run it. And we get the errors off. Looks terrible, but promising. Yeah, I think there's two colors that are too similar here. The indigo has got to go more to the blue side. This game is the enemy of all colorblind people and people with no fast movement in their fingers. Okay. I do think it's an improvement, but now everything's kind of cramped. It's a bit cramped and it feels a bit. There's a platform. Oh, it's the platform that changes their own. It has a horizontal shift and a vertical shift when it spawns, which has to be larger. I mean, I could spawn less platforms. Let me commit this because I bought. Yeah, let me remove two of these spawn points. Or let's start with one of the middle ones. And do, I don't know, 400, 900. Yeah, let's just try it out. Yeah, it feels less cramped. Less options too, though. Gotta make more space between them. I feel like they feel too uniform now. I mean, in positioning, in horizontal positioning. Let me die. Or is it too easy because I'm able to play with keyboard and mouse now? But it's also because I don't have the speed increasing for now while I'm testing. Yeah, I think I like this design a lot more. It's an improvement already. And I'm thinking about this thing, the color selection thing. I think I gotta make it closer to the platforms now. Because before the platforms were rounded. Now this is rounded. This is square. We got round clouds, a round button. The pause button is round, but it goes well with the cloud. So let me change the color selector thingy. Let me make this square as well. Does it look too harsh now? It's easier to bear in the screen though. Why is it so low res? Yeah, let me try it. See how it looks. Terrible. That looks horrible. Fantastically bad. I had another idea. What if I made the selector like a paw? Me working on my game and then it's just me doing weird art. I did select this. Can I not? Okay. Like have this be like so. Maybe a bit larger. So we reach the sides of it. And from here, we do this. But this part, how do I select stuff? Here doesn't exist. How bad does it look? Not as bad as I thought, but it's also too much information. I like the concept. I don't think it's understandable. What if we had a wheel? And then there's a wheel. The wheel looks like a good idea. And then the colors are around the wheel. So like we have one of these paws. Where is it? We have one of these paws. And I mean, it can be. Why is it there? It can be straight up. Should be straight up and larger. And then the wheel has all of the colors around the thing. Like so, but evenly spaced. Which apparently I cannot do. Like so. And then we paint. And then we don't have this. And then this ball can be I mean white and pink. And then this should be the color that it's selected. Then I gotta figure out the pink in the middle. Or a circle with each section being is this being outlined? Yeah, no outline. Circle being the size, the background of the pot, but each section is a color. You know, how do I do that? How do I divide this in 7? What is this? Multi-brush, dynamic brush. like that, you know. Then you can select. Would that be easier? It feels like that'd be easier, right? Damn. I will have to switch that too. And then we would have to have a cloud in the lower part of this. To move. How do I separate each section of the circle though? That feels really hard. Which is a challenge I'm willing to go through. I'm not against that. Wow, this is small. Okay, I'm gonna make this as huge as I can. Like this. Then trace a line from here to here. It's gonna have to be crisp. What is this? What's the assistant tool do? Ellipse. What does the ellipse do? Okay. Can I snap to assistance? Does any go? Apparently not. What else? What else? Perspective ellipse. Is this what I want? Cool, but not what I want. A spline. What is a spline? Also cool, but also not what I want. I think it's a finishing point, right? Yeah. What's this? But the finishing point has to have only seven things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 6 here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I gotta do this programmatically. It doesn't make sense to be doing separate arts, separate buttons for each segment. Can I do this with a shader? I don't think so. Can I do this programmatically? I'm gonna have to look into it. I think it feels more natural to do this with your finger than Can I remove the guide? Get off. Clean this layer. Can I clean it? Get this guide off. Yeah, because I feel like even though I have a path and then I check where in the path the pointer is, then I can do the selection programmatically instead of by area where the finger is on. Does that make sense? It would be hard as well. so maybe this is easier. I'm gonna look for it online.
Hey everyone, I'm Wingman, and welcome to today's tutorial for how to make a radial menu tool selection wheel just like this. We can add all sorts of configurable parameters. We can make changes to these colors here. We can make it bigger. We can make it bigger there, thicker lines, and whatever else we want. We can also hold up in the game, hold a key to pull up the menu, select whatever.
I'm just watching a tutorial.
And release it to select the tool for our hypothetical player. Let's dive in. So before we dive into making the selection wheel itself, let's set up the base scene that we're going to put it into. Start with just a basic node, we'll call it main, and inside that we want a canvas layer to hold our UI elements because we're going to be dealing with UI controls here. Inside that, let's just add a basic.
I was gonna go streaming into 5:30, but I'm just gonna stop the stream now because I gotta watch this tutorial. And in my defense, I did get one thing accomplished today, which is having the game back to the working state that it was before I started all my refactoring. Maybe I'll put it in my phone just so I can have someone test it for me. Okay. Let me get the art of the selector back to what it was before. Is it this one? Is it this one? Yeah. So it was like that. This is the one I want. Well, let's keep that. And put it on my phone. How do I do that? Is it there? Remote debug. Just so I can have someone test it for me, and then I'm gonna organize my tasks. Because we finished that. We finished that. And the next thing we gotta do is figure out the initial platform. But now we're gonna have to do the circular folder selector for next time. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave this here. But it was nice talking to myself, but doing things. I'm gonna try to do this more. Bye if there's someone watching. Because I don't have a counter.